Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods Gravitas. So, between episodes, I've not got all of the iron that I need because I have a cunning plan. So, I need to get 8 stacks of iron, and instead of doing what I should probably do, which is go and mine out a big iron area, set my miner up and all of that, what we're going to do is I've got a bit of a multi-step plan. The multi-step plan, I'm not going to reveal straight away, like all the way, if you know what I mean. What I'm going to do is today, I am going to work on speeding up my iron miner. So I'm going to call it that from now on. The create mining thingy that I've got, this thing here. I might actually expand it a little bit as well, but how many is that? So what's 6 times 4? 24? Oh my god, that took me so long to figure out. So I need 24 more of these mechanical drills, which, if you remember, require some iron. So I do need to go get iron first. I might actually leave that and we'll just do a 5x5. But I want to speed it up. So you might have seen up here, I've got a rotational speed controller. And we need some precision mechanisms. I went into the nether as well, because I knew we were going to need some electrum for some of the bits and bobs that we're going to need for all of these big machines. So I went into the nether and I got loads of gold. Not loads, but I got a bit of gold. I also died in the nether. I'll go show you that in a bit. But whilst I was there, I was like, we should go and look for endermen. Because if we can get some ender pearls, we can make ourselves some ender chests and ender tanks. So that's the ender. Why has it got a chest in the middle? That's very weird. Okay, it looks like you can use the chest for either or. It might do that thing where it pops up and it has like the little thing where you can swap between the two. You know, the 2 arrows that are like in a circle together. Another thing I did was I made all of the presses that I think we're going to need. So I've got a gear press, the plate one. Well, we've had that for a while. I've got the wire one as well. And I've got the rod, good old rod. Got the rod one right here. So you need quite a lot of rods for the mechanical belts. So I'm going to set up the precision mechanism thingy to do like a loop round. I'm also thinking if we do at create, there's the brass funnels or tunnels. Brass. Yes, we can make these now because we got access to either these or these things. These things are super easy. We just need some nickel. I do need to go get more nickel though, thinking about it. So I'll have to mine up some to get some of these, but we can use these to make either the tunnels or the funnels. And you can put filters on these brass funnels. So that's what we'll be doing. So we're going to use those and we're going to use belts. Do I have enough kelp? That's the big question though. I need to go find all of my kelp. So if you've never built this precision mechanism before, it looks complicated, but it's not complicated. You do need 5, or oh, that's not it, this one. You need 5 cogwheels, 5 large cogwheels, and 5 iron nuggets. I forgot about the iron nuggets, if I am completely honest, so I think it should be fine. We just need a bunch of kelp. We need to make these things before. There we go. Let's just grab that out. Need to make these before they go off, which is fine, because I think we've got all of the bits that we need to make the 4 belts that I'm going to use. Oh, they don't stack. Amazing. There we go, 4 belts. So, all you really do is you put them in a big ring. So you do like 1 belt that goes this way, 1 belt that goes this way, and on the one that goes this way, you can put the 3 deployers. And then you need a belt that goes this way and a belt that goes this way. And they all feed onto each other. So I don't know why I made the belts first, because I actually do need to make the deployers first. So let's have a look at deployer. And we do need a bunch of brass, which is copper and zinc. Okay, let's go make a bunch of brass. I've got bugger all copper, that's the only issue. How's my zinc? I've not got much zinc either. I think that's sapphirite, so I'm going to plonk this back in here for now. Might try and wait until the rain has gone as well. So I'm considering doing the budget thing of making a deployer, just the one of them, but then because we've only got enough brass right here, I'm going to have to go set my miner up at a sapphirite area. I might set it up at my old sapphirite area, to be fair. And copper as well. I think this is going to take a little while to get done. We might have enough to make at least one of the hands at least, right? Let's have a look. Yeah, we got one hand. Brass hand. Brilliant. We are going to need some nickel as well, so I need to go over to my nickel area. So I think it's on the old map. If I go to waypoints, open for waypoint, nickel. Oh, it's still open. Okay, so where is my nickel? Ah, right over here. So I am going to run over to my nickel. And we are going to set up, have I got any, like, I've got a copper one over here. But I don't like this copper one because it keeps, I'll show you actually, let's have a look. So you can see, there's been like many cave-ins. There's loads of copper right here, but it keeps caving in too much. What I might do is, if I get to like, I don't know, the middle over here somewhere. Like right here. Let's do this one. Let's call this copper mine. Like that. And then what I'll do is I'll go up to the surface and then I'll set the miner up there. I think that would be a good idea. Okay, that did take quite a long time. We've got ourselves enough brass now. I think it's enough brass. I could have done with less making... Oh, let's see if I can grab it before it... Yeah, got it. Sweet. I think we are going to have to make some more, actually, thinking about it. So let's just make 2 more. Because I am going to want to make the funnels. But there should be enough brass for us to get all of the deployers that we need. And then I'm going to set the belts up. I did get like a ridiculous amount of copper. And I went and just manually mined a bunch of zinc. And look how much zinc I got. And that's how much copper I got. So I think it is probably better to mine. If I had a bigger mining setup though, it would be better. And we don't need to think about that soon. Because of reasons that I don't want to go over right now. Because I don't want to spoil it. Wait. Okay, yeah, I was going to say, wait a minute. So these 8 we can turn into plates. I have been trying to take the mold out, or the press, each time. Otherwise, I forget about it. Yeah, perfect. Because these needs 4 each. Got ya. Right, that is all of those. We can make ourselves deployers now. Perfect. Lovely. Did I skip over making these things? That was super easy. Went and got a load more nickel as well. Lots of mining I had to do this episode. Although I did skip out on doing the mining between episodes. For getting all of the iron that we're going to need. But with these, we just need some sort of create power. Probably a water wheel. I think water wheel is probably our best bet for now. Eventually, we're going to make a steam-powered version of it. Using the steam engine, but we'll get to that at another point in time, I think. So we need these. I need to find a little bit of space to do this. I might do this the other side of the big water wheels that we've got over here. Yeah, I could do it around here somewhere, couldn't I? I don't really want to do it by the sheep because they're so flipping loud. I mean, we could just set it up right here for now. Stick some of these down and then we can... Nope. Yeah, something like that. That'll do. Okay, I think this is how I want it. I've put the shafts down as well, so I've got the mechanical belts. So I can do one of those. I haven't set up a belt yet. Interesting. So with this, what we can do is we can power it in the middle here, and then somehow get the power from here up to these three. I'm thinking chain drives is in our future. Chain drive, there they are. Okay, so that's just a bit of iron. Should be fine. We've got a little bit of iron left. 2 of those should be alright. I am going to run out. How many do we get? We only get 1. Poop. I'm going to run out of these. My limiting factor right now is... Have I got any rhyolite? That's a point. Oh, look at my water as well. There you go. Rhyolite. I swear I had like a bunch of rhyolite at one point. Easy enough to fix. I just popped over to our outland sand area, which I knew had loads of andesite. So we can use this. Ah, I knew I had some somewhere. So we could do... Okay. Okay, more of that, please. Thank you. There we go. We've got enough. That was our limiting factor for a little bit, but it is fine. Chain drives is what I'm looking for. Oh, I have some... Yeah, I've got some more up here. So, I think that's just a bunch of logs. Did not mean to put that there. So, one of the best ways to do it, I think, is if we do 1, 2, 3. We're going to need one here. We're going to need one here as well. How are we going to do this one? Let's just do another one. Why not? Perfect. And then... Nice. Okay, well... Let's do one of these, and... Cased... Yeah, it's perfect. So, I think... I forget if you can do like a C pattern with this. So if I do one there, one there, one there. If I put one there, I don't think that connects. Damn it. I know this one here as well. Did I convert all of those? I did. Poo. That's not what I wanted to do. Because I know I need 2 of these to be gearboxes. Because I'm going to use 2 gearboxes right here. They're going to be connected as well, which would be perfect. You know what? Let me set up and figure out what I'm doing with this. And then I will be right back. I needed extra room, so we built it over by the nether portal, which is super loud. So I could have built it over by the sheep, although the sheep are super loud as well. I did just go shear them because I needed a filter. And filters need wool, and I had no wool. So I've got a little bit of wool now, which is good. We're going to do one of those. No, we're going to do the other way around. Yeah, there you go. You see the arrow on the side there? The arrow on the side is pointing into this. And then for the filter, you can actually use this for mechanism. Precision mechanism. So now this will only pick up stuff that is the precision mechanism. I think there's other bits you can get from this. One of them is a gold plate. So let's look at this recipe again. So you see here, it's gold plate, and then there's a random 20% chance to get something else. I think it can be any of these 3 up here, this gold plate, and some other gubbins. But we should be fine. We're going to try this out. This is not the most elegant solution I've got right here. I quite liked that 4 gearboxes in the middle. in like a big square like this. Makes the belts go in the correct direction. That's really nice to see. So what happens is if you chuck something on here, it will go along, it will hop onto this belt. Then it will go like plonk, and then plonk, plonk, go onto this belt, and then along here onto this belt. Basically what this does is it does a big loop. So you don't have to keep picking it up and putting it back in. So now, my only worry now is I don't think I've got enough treated wood to go in all of these up here. I've got loads of creosote. I'm all good for creosote. It's just the wood. And I really think I should be making a saw. One of these mechanical saws. I had a fantastic comment telling me that if you chuck some wood through the mechanical saw. So let's grab, there you go, saw ring. Oh, you can get strips from it. No way, I didn't think of that. I think, yeah, some of these. So once they're stripped, you can then put them back through and you get 6 planks. So that's probably a good idea. I actually don't have enough iron to do that right now. So I do need to go mine iron anyway, because for the precision mechanism we do need some nuggets. I'm completely out. So one last trip and we should be done. I'm just going to drop a bunch of stuff off before we go. So let's get rid of this saw. I've got a few bits and bobs that I need to just chuck away. I made some of these brass funnels as well. I had to make some more of the electron tube thingies. And I made a little bit more brass. I had to dry some kelp, all of that gubbins. But for now, again, I'm going off mining. I feel like I've said that like 5 times this video already. Stick that up there. I'll keep my water on me. Keep the bucket with me. The boat even. We don't need the funnels either, so we can chuck those away for now. This is my dump chest where I'm just chucking everything. Whilst I run off and go do some mining. I got myself a ton of iron just doing that one trip, so I thought I'd try this out. That's probably not how you do it. I always forget how this thing works. You don't just chuck it on top, do you? Aha! Oh, hello. That's how you do it. It's quite slow, but... oh, flipping heck. This might be a good use of, like, using the belts in this situation. Where was... okay, it was this one. Lob it on. Yeah, kind of slow, but we're gonna speed everything up in a second anyway, right? So, can I lob like a bunch of them on there? It looks like I can. Interesting. Right, I'm gonna get a bunch of wood, and we're gonna go and stick those to get made into the treated wood. I've got all the iron nuggets I need. I'll have to remember which way round it goes. So for this one, iron nuggets goes in 3rd. So that's this one over here. There we go. Oh, hello. Let me get back up here. Thank you. I don't want to pick up those bits of wood. That's the thing. Okay, now I can stand here. And then I'll do the exact same thing. This might be worth not doing it like this and just using my my regular saw, just because it's kind of slow for now. It's not that bad though, is it? Oh yeah, there we go. It just popped through. Precision mechanism, perfect. So what do we do with this? I always forget. Ah, it's just a brass casing, perfect. I think I've got some brass left. Please say I do. Brass, got 1. And I kept some logs as well, so that was a good one. Have I not done that yet either? I swear I had done that. Oh well. Rotational speed controller. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, now we can use that with this. Let's get one of my shafts and we will turn that into cogwheel. Perfect. So that should speed up the whole thing going like all the way down and coming all the way back up. I just had a thought though, why don't we just use this to speed up the precision mechanism maker? That makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, I think I want to get all of them at once, which means I would get rid of the gearbox. So, one of those. That's not at all what I wanted. I need it to be facing the other way. Okay, let's put the gearbox back in, just for now. The way that this works, by the way, if I plonk it down like that, I can put a gear on top. So the power comes in from here. This just speeds everything up. And then the power that comes off of this one and off of the large cogwheel is a lot quicker. I wonder if I get rid of those and that one for now. I don't know if I put this shaft back in just for now, we can stick that here. No. I want to put this on top of here. It won't go on top because of that cogwheel though, will it? Not really what I wanted. Wait a minute, I have an idea. What about if we break this one here? Okay, got my axe. We break this one. And we put this back in. Instead of a vertical gearbox, we change it into a regular gearbox. Do something like that, and then break that. I knew the water would come out, but that is fine. What just went out? Oh, I had a torch over here. Brilliant. And then we can use gears. What? You don't reach anymore. Brilliant. Ah, I know. Oh, for flipping heck. Let's get rid of this one. And the sword just for now. Where did... I got the sword, good. And cog, you go on top. There you go, so that's right there. Then we somehow need to get it down to this. A couple of shafts would do it. Because I can put a shaft in here, like that. And then one more, no, 2 cogs. Oh, I've got chain drives. Why don't I just use those 2 chain drives? Because I never ended up using the chain drives after all of that. Yeah, oh, I've got 3. Other than, I am using them for the deployers though, aren't I? So I did use them. So it wasn't a big waste. It's all good. So if I do that. Oh. That's not at all what I wanted to happen. Why did you break, you weirdo? No, stop placing... Okay, I need to remove all of the ones from in here. Thank you. Well, that was a bit of a silly mistake that I just made. Why did you break? I don't get that. You shouldn't have broken, I don't think. You are going in the wrong direction, though. That is a point. Ah, my goodness, this is confusing. Okay, well, what we can do is we can use a cogwheel instead of using these 2, and we can use a gearbox. Ah, but before we do, I do want to speed this up. Ah, okay. We can't speed it up too much. Speed it up a bit. There we go. Although we're going to add a bunch of stuff, aren't we? So maybe we turn that all the way down. Oh, not minus. I forgot you could set it to minus. Ah, that's a point. Why don't we set that to minus 16 for now? So that'll just turn it in the opposite direction. We could do one of those. This is just a shaft at this point, but there you go. That's the wrong way round. Brilliant. Why are you not letting me go in here, you silly sausage? Ah, because that shaft is there now. That's not at all where yeah, okay. Can't do that anymore. Let's stick this in here, and then what we can do is chain drive. And why are you going the wrong way now? I swear you were going the right way. Yeah, perfect. Stick you back to 20, stick this on there. Everything is running again, and we can see how much stress we can put on this. 32, anything more, you break. Okay, so it's double the power, double the speed, I should say. And we can always stick all of these back in. Yeah, we can always stick all of these back in right here. So all you need to do for this, because I realized I accidentally didn't record when I was showing myself put some gold plates on this. So let me go grab a gold plate and I can show you it again. So gold is right here. Went and got some at the beginning of the episode. I can stick that through here because I left the plate mold in. I will take it back out because it's good practice to take it back out. Until we've got 4 of these, I'm going to have to use the same one. But we can just lob this on here. That'll spin around like this. Much quicker. See? Oh, no. Okay. It did not turn into what we wanted it to turn into right there. Is it going to spin around again? Okay, what do we get from that? I think it was a... Okay, so we want that to go in as well. Was it one of those? I think we could probably look up what other bits this gives us. But it might not be by default, so I need some more... That was a real big waste because it used like loads of cogs and stuff. But yeah, we need some more of these. I think I've got enough for 3 more, so I am going to make 3 more. Because it would be cool if we could set up a bunch of these speedy uppy things, rotational speed controllers. Let's just grab these. So how many's in this? 15. Okay. 1 and 2. And whilst that is happening, I can grab the last one. Starting to rain. Brilliant. And they all just go round and they share the resources, don't they? So let's see how many we end up with after this. Okay, we did get another thing that is not on our filter. So we'll stick in some crushed gold. Stick that back in. One of the things that it can give you is another one of the plates. The gold plates. So in that case, it doesn't matter if it goes round again, other than the fact that it's just used up 5 nuggets, you know, 5 cogwheels and 5 cogwheels. But we did get 2, so that's pretty good. And I believe I can just smelt this back down. Yeah, so I can just... Can we washer it? Only a 50% chance to get some nether quartz. So we're just going to smelt it because we've got loads of nether quartz. We can go to the nether. Nether is perfectly normal. So at least we didn't lose the gold with that one. Look at me being all positive. What was it for? I'm going to make a couple more of these. So I need some brass casings. And there we go. We got ourselves a couple more rotational speed controllers, and I've only made one more cogwheel because. Oh no, I'm not out of shafts. Let me grab another one of these, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 even. So these two will go together, and I can use that for something else. Might be able to speed up like all of this, but I cannot be asked to like try and get it all in place right now. So I think that is where I am going to call it for this episode. The rain is, there we go, rain is gone because super loud. There is something that I before we go, I know I was about to just sign off, but there's one last thing that I wanted to mention because it's flipping awesome. You know, we're getting some spud in here, and this is full of spud as well, and these all go off in certain times and everything. You can make potatoes. You can make these potatoes right here. Now, if you try it, let's actually give it a go. So we've got 8 there, and I've got 1 on me. It looks like I'm going to have to eat some in a sec. Luckily, we've got potatoes. If we do this and this, you can't make the crate of potatoes. It just makes 9 of these potatoes. So the way that you do it, so let's click on this again. You just get a mechanical press, a basin. Oh, let's just do it. Screw it. As we're here, I've got my press out here. Let's try it. Stick the basin down like that. This might be fixed at some point, but that has made us a crate of potatoes. I'm going to remove this. I might put the basin next to it. Yeah, that looks good. That gets you the crate of potatoes that when you push it back down, you get 4 months out of it. So I did just take off like a long time, I think. But we can still eat them, and it's a good like infinite source of food. That's what everyone's been saying. So one thing we could do is set up a basin in front of this. Somehow just get rid of the potato seeds. Like maybe we use the funnels that I was just saying. You know, that one there on the yeah, we can use that. One on one side, one on the other. The other one pushes it into a basin, and then the basin will compact them down, and then you can use a chute. Use a smart chute. Smart chute, one of these, to only pull out. Again, it can have a filter, so you can get it to only pull out the crates of potatoes. These are have really gone down in value though. I've got some rotten ones in there already. Maybe they haven't gone down in value. Oh wow. Wonder what happens if I put rotten ones in there. Let's try that. Yeah, let's 6, and then I need 3 more. Fine, that'll do. Okay, I just chucked the rotten ones in here. And then we do that. And they turn into normal potatoes again. So you can actually turn rotten potatoes into regular potatoes. That definitely seems like a bug. I don't think I've ever let potatoes go off though, other than over in the cloche. But I think for now what I might do is just compact all of my spud down. It makes sense, doesn't it? One really cool thing about these basins as well is if you chuck a bunch of stuff in it. Oh, give me that one back, thank you. Chuck a bunch of stuff in it. There's 9 in there. Goes down like that, and it will output to a depot, or I think it will also output to like some belts. So that's really useful, and we can use that to like maybe output into another chest eventually when we do this like automated compacting. But I managed to get 12 crates of potatoes out of that, which is not bad whatsoever. The only issue is my my veg is full up and nothing else is. I ate a bit of rabbit earlier, so that's why that's gone up. But yeah, this does seem like a good wrapping up point. I think we've got rotational speed controller. Whoa, can make everything a lot quicker. and it should mean that I should be able to get some iron. So, thank you for watching, thanks for joining, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!